Even if 20 oil well heads went on fire, there would be a catastrophe such as Mother Earth has never witnessed.
Hi gang, it's Friday. Here it's 28 minutes past 8 in the morning. In England it's 28 minutes past 6. I was up at 6:30 this morning, local time here, to go on a recce. When I arrived yesterday, that, by the way, is about all the sort of traffic there is. It seems desolate, deserted, nobody about at all. In the outside areas that I've been, I'm just on my way to Kuwait City, to the embassy. And as you can see, there's my trusty flask. Right, I'm off now. I'm off now to make some more. It's bloody hot, mate, bloody hot. As you can see, I'm here at the British Embassy. It's Friday, it's 10 o'clock, and they're shut, closed. Come back tomorrow. As you can see, 3 water pumps, diesel operated. Looks like they could be put together again. So already we know there's more than enough equipment. Just noticed from the road, this place, don't know what it is. I'm just gonna have a look. This one, I think somebody's using. Find it. Oh, shit. It's hot. Anybody about? Can't hear anything. As you can hear, it's deathly quiet. This one is a runner. Somebody's here somewhere. Oh well. We'll just go. I can see somebody over there, look. Assalamu alaikum.
Yeah.
You speak any English?
Yeah, I speak English.
You do?
Yeah.
Good. This is what's called scrapyard here.
Yeah.
Does anybody own it?
No.
No?
You mean you want to take something?
Maybe...
You can take it all.
Take it all?
Yeah. Really, it's free, I mean, nobody needs that. This is for the government, you know?
Yeah.
They leave it like that for the people.
So if I see vehicles like this...
Anything you need, just take.
Anything?
Like...
Well, you heard it for yourself. Just help yourself. Whatever you want. Take it, use it. And I'll be going over to look at the cranes, but from everything I've seen so far, there's no problem with anything, really. Even if you just have the lads over here in the gear. Well, what more can I say? More to come. I hope you can see all this. Another crane. I don't know where that convoy is coming from. almighty. There's loads of the stuff, lots of cranes up here. There's cranes, heavy gear, there's everything. Oh, hold it there. Well, what can I say? There's got to be more than enough equipment down there for what we want for the heavy stuff. All we need is Reg, Chris, to manufacture the gunge bungs, crimper, and most definitely the flange splitter. I don't think I need to go any farther to make sure we got the equipment here, the heavy stuff. We probably need to take on more team members, people that can be doing the nutting and bolting, changing wheels, checking mechanics, getting the vehicles running. All we need now at the moment, I think, is, well, it's 3 or 4 things. First and foremost, I've got to go to the oil wells and get as close as I can, check the distance we can get to with regard to heat. I'll check a bit more on the ordnance around them and make sure that everything looks okay there for actually doing the job. I need to get to the Ministry of Oil and persuade them to give us a chance to do it. That's about it for now. Speak to you later. It's still bloody hot. In here, it's gone down to 47. Out there, I imagine it's a lot hotter. The wind is hot in itself. See you later. As you can see, I really am out in the desert now. I'm bloody glad I got that kit in the back, 24-hour man packs, tea, milk, sugar and everything, and all the tools. Did I guess it right? Shit! Bomb craters, you can't always see them. I'm doing about 90 kilometres an hour. Few trucks there. Time now is just gone 12 o'clock. I just come to a load of low loaders standing doing nothing with nothing on. Right here on his side, doing everything. I think this must be where all the vehicles ended up. And I think they must be systematically coming up here and taking them away. They're just putting one on there, look. So along here we've got vehicles. It could be used, I suppose. I don't know. I'm just turning around to go back. I'm just going to ask them down here, firstly where I am, where am I, and secondly, try and find out some things. They were Americans. They tell me where I am, it's where I thought I was, so I'm okay. They're Americans shipping out, they're taking those things to Saudi Arabia to fly them back to the States. They don't know where the English are, but I'll find them. This must be what they come for. They're all just sitting on the side of the road, as I suspected, waiting to be picked up, tanked back. Just sitting there doing nothing. Being prepared, there's some guys on the one. The heat, I can just about feel it. I can just about feel the heat now. But I'm only 20 foot away. the sand is shitty oil. I'm about 65, 70 foot away. 65 or 70 foot. The only reason I'm going no closer is because of the shitty oil. Up there. I'm going to go back to the Land Rover and show you this spot in relation. It is pretty warm. Back at the Land Rover. I'll show you where I was standing down there and where the fire is in relation. You can see yourself, it was pretty warm, but I reckon all we need is a machine to put in a heat screen so it doesn't reflect back. So we're going to get even closer. I think it's dead easy to do the job. That one's running wild. It's splaying out. Those over there, following round. Another 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, that's the one we just looked at, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. That's from this spot. And there's probably a few more over there. But that's the one we've just been looking at. In comparison, they're all about the same. Okay, that one's a bit different. I've just travelled down about half a mile from where the last video was. Straight down the road. There must be 50, 60, 70 in this area alone. This is obviously the oil terminal. Got a crane and that here, so it looks like you just have to move up to this place. There's got to be offices and that here we could use, and sleep, and so on. And just do this oil field for one. I just don't see any more equipment. I think I found what could be our camp. Where we were at the oil field and the oil place at the end of a road, which is over that direction. There's all the oil fields. Just here, about 50 yards left, and about 2 mile, 3 mile is that oil thing. At this end, right on the main road, there's this place, which I'm not sure what it was, but it's got quite a few things here already. Oh, in the main building over there, I think it's a generating plant. There are loads of lead acid batteries in boxes, in banks. Here we got stores of somewhere, and there's equipment, and there's fittings, tubes, pipes, nuts, bolts, valves, all sorts of things, even flange gaskets. But more important here, this is a workshop. We've got here a bloody big compressor. We've got a saw and a great big lathe. There's a 3-jaw chuck on it. There's a 4-jaw chuck over there. Communications. I'm not sure yet, but I'm almost sure that I'm actually now in no man's land between Kuwait and Iraq. That's at the top of Kuwait. The reason why? think over there is Iraq. With the British Land Rover and the flash on the side, I come straight through every checkpoint, no problem at all. They say, go through, welcome, welcome. So I've done all I can, I think, today. I'm not sure, but I think I'm in Iraq. I've just turned round and I'm hot-footing it back. I don't know. I'll be out of it soon anyway. See you in a bit. Not much battery left. Hi guys. It's me, I'm back again. You might think something strange. I'm on this side of the vehicle and I ain't driving. That's because when I was going back down the road, I saw a US Army camp. So I pulled in, trying to scrounge a generator and other things. And now I've got an Army guy. Here he is. What's your name again, sir? Captain, Sergeant.
First Sergeant Solomon.
Solomon. We're on our way into the desert. There's no way I can get any US Army equipment, but apparently there's quite a lot of Iraqi equipment that is being dumped and destroyed. I've already got a water bowser, and we're just on our way now to pick up 2, maybe 4 air conditioning units, and with a bit of luck I might get a generator as well. So when I go tomorrow to the oil ministry, I've got a bit more clout with them, and we're just going down there. So that's what this is. Looks good. Talk to you in a bit. Bye, gang. Say bye, gang.
Bye, folks.
A bit more. There are some problems we do have to watch with regard to booby traps on any vehicles or anything in the road. Not too much danger about booby traps on the oil well, but as we said in the meetings we've had back at home, we've got to imagine that there's only one oil well with one booby trap, and every one that we do is that one. Well, I'll tell you what. Tell me your name and address now, Joe, or your rank or whatever.
My name is Jose Solomon, and I was born in Mexico, but I live in the state, in America. And I retired in 6 months. And I had to go back to America and find me a job because this is over.
I mean, what regiment are you in?
We are with the 22nd Signal Brigade out of Frankfurt, Germany. And over there, we have a big brigade, but my battalion is called 17th Signal Battalion. And we are a mobile telephone for the Army. That's what we are.
Oh, you're in mobile telephone?
Yes.
Yeah, great.
And we have satellites too, microwave, anything about telephones, you name it, mobile telephones.
So, we would have to get to you in the next 6 months through the Army.
I've been in Germany.
You've been in Germany?
In Frankfurt, Germany.
Have you got a serial number?
Yeah, my number is 527-11-1614.
Right. What was the other guy here?
That's Captain Fleming.
Captain Fleming.
He's a supply officer for the whole battalion.
And what were the names of the other guys?
One is Sergeant McJanet. The other one is that's the one who gave us the air conditioner.
Yeah. And what was the name of the guy that gave me all these stores at the end?
That was Sergeant Freeman.
Freeman?
Yeah, Freeman. They're good guys.
I know that. They're brilliant guys. Was there any, who else? Who was sitting on the fridge at the end?
At the end, those are, that was my mess sergeant, my mess hall sergeant Clift, and then the NCO who was in charge of all the people. That was, his name is Ephraim.
Right.
Sergeant Ephraim. And the female lieutenant that you saw there?
Oh, yeah?
That very beautiful woman. And he's the commanding officer for this site.
Oh, she was?
Yeah, she has 54 men working for her. 54 men working for one woman.
That's just about 7-8 minutes from the last recording. We're heading back to Joe's division, camp, whatever you call it. Just thought I'd show you the fires again at night. I've just left Joe. It's 7:15 at night. Joe is going to drop off for me, but I've told him tomorrow the water bowser and a generator. We found one, a 6 kVA. I think I said that. Just thought I'd show you a couple of things. You're going to drop... Can't see, can you? Well, he's going to drop them off down there. But you will be able to see this, I think. Looks dramatic. Easy, easy, easy. Right, I'm back. The start of this tape was this morning. I left here, I think it was about 7 o'clock or something like that. It's now 9:36 PM. As you can see, I'm black. You know a lot of it already. I'll just tie up a few of the loose ends and sort things out. Right, I went out this morning. There's more than enough equipment here with all the scrap vehicles, cranes and all the stuff just lying about. And I haven't been everywhere, obviously. So this is all in one day. So there's got to be lots more about, and we can find it quite easy. I'm anticipating tomorrow going to the oil ministry. At the camp, the US camp, as I was coming out, I've been talking to a few of the guys, spoke to the Lieutenant Colonel or somebody or other as well. The one guy I've been talking to said, I've got some stuff for you. And he got 2 5-gallon drums of engine oil, about 50 bog rolls, US Army supplies, and a box full of other goodies. And they're over here. And I did promise that Mike Turner, Chamber of Commerce Birmingham, I'll give him an idea of what's going on over here. Roughly speaking, there is work to be done, a lot of work to be done. But from what I gather from the lads in the camp and all the rest, the Kuwaitis have got no sense of urgency. They ain't bothered. Kuwait City last night was all lit up. Nightclubs were open and everything was going as normal. Football matches, if they were football matches, were going on. The lads here that are trying to get contracts are being told, come back in a week's time and I'll see you, and so on. With regard to the labour situation, mainly it's the Filipinos that are being imported. They're all over the place, even in this camp. All the cooks and the cleaners and the bottle washers, the guy on the gate, and it's in a lot of other places as well. They're all Filipinos, and they're working for peanuts comparison. In my opinion, it's a waste of time for the British. The only chance of the war getting the British any sort of real stuff is like the oil fires, of course, and we can make out of that. And on the big side, with big conglomerates, really, you're talking about turbines and big things of that nature. Hi gang, it's me again. I'm just on the way to the airport. It's hot again, very hot. Don't know what temperature it is, don't know what it is. I'm on a motorway, and if you miss an exit on a motorway, which I've done, this is the second time today. If you miss an exit, you don't have to worry, especially if you're in a Land Rover like this. That lever there, it's 4-wheel drive. Morning team. Nicely turned out. I'm just off today to see the Oil Minister. It's Sunday. It's... hang on.
It's 7:13 a.m.
I've been up since just gone 6. Got myself all ready. I'm just off to see him. Bye. Well, I've just come out of the oil ministry. Not very successful so far. Went in, and as was said, I'd find myself sitting in a meeting with Larry Flagg, sitting there, listening to everything I said. I started off by, I suppose, putting his back up a little bit by saying I wasn't going to say anything and disclose anything in front of the Americans. He then went on to explain that although he is an American, he's employed by Kuwait Oil Company, and it just so happens that the Americans are doing the firefighting. When Larry had gone, the Kuwaiti said, you have to go back to the task force in London, persuade them that you can do the job, and then they will contact us, and then you come back here and see us again. To me, that's all a load of crap. So, don't give up that easy. You know me. Just thought I'd let you know. I've lost the thermometer. It goes up to 55 centigrade, and it's off the scale. That's how hot it is. I'm still looking for a dead oil well. I'm still trying to find out how they work, the Christmas trees. I don't know. I need to find that out first before I can go to Rockabar and tell him that the Americans are conning him. Because that's what I believe they're doing. Over and possibly out on this tape. That guy's a team leader. He's just been over having a word. Team leader of this operation. This is Wild Wells again. Pat Campbell, who I saw yesterday, and I actually saw this morning, but I didn't speak to him. That's his boss. He's actually the president of Wild Wells, apparently, according to this guy. He said there will be about 30 minutes before they kill this well. They're waiting on the mud. Just waiting on the mud. Apparently what they do, they've got a probe on the end of the crane. I have seen it pretty close up. And they stuff it into the well and pump mud in and block it. And then later on, they sometimes, invariably, pump concrete in and plug it all together, and they have to re-drill it. I still think we could come up with better methods. We haven't got the resources and the information at the moment, but I'm sure we could get that information. I don't know. We'll see. Speak to you soon. was speaking to him yesterday at the other, what was it, Ahmadi 10.
Yeah, over 10, yeah.
Yeah. Pity that, it would have been another one done, wouldn't it?
Yeah. About 102, I think.
No, 102 has been done yesterday.
Yeah, 102 was done yesterday?
Yeah.
All right, that'd have been 103 then. We pumped concrete down into the well casing and permanently killed and abandoned 2 wells yesterday. They were already out, but all we had to do was go in and pump the concrete and seal them off forever. Well, they'll re-drill those.
And there's nothing you can do about them. They've got to be, that's it, dead and that's it.
They're dead.
Morning. I'm back at Ahmadi oil field. I don't know if you can see me or not, but the video before was in my room in the dark. Now I've come out here. It's pitch black. 6 o'clock in the morning. You can't see anything at all. I'm going to go in that direction about 8 to 10 minutes, and I'd like to bet that when we get there the sun's shining. I've only driven for 2.5 minutes, as you can see, clear as day. That's where I've come from. Clear as day, it is day. There's the sun. Don't know if you can see me or not. I'm back where I started. It's a little bit lighter, but not a lot. I thought I'd show you Old Longhorn, as they call it. Hi gang, it's Sunday, 19th of May. It's 9:45. I'm on my way back to Fahil to take the Land Rover back and then get a lift to the airport. I've been to this sheikh, or whoever he is, and he gave me a card with his name to get in touch with someone at Kuwait Petroleum in London, and because of his name I will get to see him and explain our ideas. I'm back. Did I mess about with the brakes? Hi gang, see you shortly.
Was not our problem. We were very optimistic. We put a lot of effort and a lot of money. We put it in, and all the testing, everything. At the end, we saw that it doesn't work well.
Is it worth me going on today?
No, don't do that. You want my advice? Don't do it. We did it all the way up to the highest level, with all the effort of the companies. It's the biggest company in the Middle East. Don't waste it.
Hi gang. Right, it's 12:05. It's Wednesday, the 10th. I flew in yesterday, got in at 6:45. I went to the Algarnham Industries and they said they dropped it like a hot potato they've given up on the oil well fires altogether. And he said it's a complete and utter waste of time, they don't want to know. They're not bothered about the fires, even though there's 400 burning, what the hell. I'm just about to go back into the commercial centre. You saw that last time I was here. I'm going to try and see Azerbaijan. See ya. Yes, come in. I saw you, of course, 6 weeks ago. That's correct. When I spoke to Azerbaijan. Yes, that's correct. Gang, do you remember on the last time I came here, I met that Saudi Arabian and I asked him who owned the scrapyard. And he said, nobody owns it. You want something? You take it. You take it all if you want. I think he took it all. This is the same scrapyard. Right there is where that Saudi Arabian was, standing just over there. It's all gone. Somebody's pinched it all. Oh well, see you, gang. Hi, gang. It's 9:15. It's Friday morning. I'm at the moment at Bechtel. I got up this morning about 6:30. Went over to in the brig camp and have some breakfast. Last night, bored, sick. Didn't know what the hell to do, what I was going to do myself for 7 days, which is what it's going to be before I can get the flight back.